should also talk about our failures. Very squishy, moldy radishes. Rather than get them prepared, I guess the recommended way, I was lazy when I was putting these away. Well, part of it was laziness, part of it was honestly a lack of space and equipment, but this experiment largely failed. So, compost time. Does not smell great. Oops, accidentally brought the cheese out. That one may have been okay, but I don't want to risk anything. All right, so these are not going to break down anytime soon. We're under freezing most of the day, I guess, now and in the foreseeable future. But let's go through these where the pile is, because I don't want them inside the house. They did not smell great. So yeah, you can see this is what winter looks like. That's what the moon looks like. We've been getting snow off and on the last couple of days. With high winds. And there's the compost pile. So, I guess we can talk about that now. The compost pile is going to move, but I am waiting. Looks much cleaner, eh? I guess we can go around the back too. I am waiting on. Ooh, these guys are going to stick to my pants. Just never fun to find inside. Me trying to get my business set up so that I can properly expense all of the things. Don't fall on my head. Did we make it baka free? I think we did. Yeah, this is the rest of the property. The weather station. It is quite frigid. It's just above freezing right now, I think. This is probably Anaguma, were I to guess. Lovely black soil though. So you can see that this giant patch of yard waste and everything is pretty much broken down to nothing. The cardboard underneath it is gone. So I want to buy the materials as soon as I finish getting the business set up. And we will put a compost pile here-ish. That'll also just be less stuff that I have to mow. A lot of what's in here, this empty space, we're going to be planting trees. that unfortunately will take a few years before we get anything from, but that's fine. Around here, we will probably get bamboo shoots again this year to harvest. But yeah, definitely looks a little bit different. You can see the remains of the persimmons where they fell from the tree. We are scouting for any dead animals that might be out here. I haven't looked in a long time. Oh, more baka, more stickers. Burdock, I guess. Giant cactus thistle, that's the word. Forget how to English sometimes. But yeah, and everything in this field that I cut, the cover crops, I was hoping we'd get some snow to get some moisture and help that all start rotting down when the weather gets nicer. In April, I'll come through here with fertilizer in one pass, and then I'll till everything under in the second pass. All of that material, and then we'll get to planting. I still have to measure these fields. I haven't done it yet. Just did not have time. Oh, I do have some burdock, but it's only in my bootlaces. But yeah, we didn't have time before it got really cold. So once it starts to thaw a little, hopefully we're not too muddy. Oh, these boots have a hole in them. Yeah, very cold foot right now. The air conditioner's definitely, thankfully, doing their thing. This, I think, is only not frozen because of how sheltered it is. I really need to look at that and figure out what's going on. Yep. Other than that, not a lot going on. As long as I gave them the right forms this time and everything looks good, I should have my business bank account open in about a week or two. I already got the business credit card. That was oddly the easy part. And I could link that to a personal bank account, but for accounting purposes, it's recommended you always do it separately. But yeah, barbecue doesn't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Out of Kingsford charcoal, so I have to go see what the local equivalent is. I have Japanese style bean chotang. The tan part of that is charcoal. The bean cho, I don't know what that is. It's what's commonly used for grilling around here, but it's not briquettes, it's logs, like they're hexagonal, I think, octagonal, hexagonal, probably hexagonal, probably octagonal actually. They have a big hole in the center which allows for airflow. Might just go back to those. They're arguably cheaper if you buy in a bulk, but we'll see. Other stuff going on. This is more of a bloggy deal, sorry. Interval came up for my motorcycle maintenance. Not doing that right now. Thankfully it's plus or minus 3 months, but I'm going to be pushing it really close, trying to get into not freezing. The temperatures I can deal with. I mean, I have multiple layers. I just need better gloves. And, I don't want to drive in the snow and ice, so we have to figure that out. I should be able to get it like right at the beginning of March and be okay. Probably more of a local roads thing, which means it'll take me probably 2 hours to get there. Not looking forward to that. It's like an hour on the freeway. What else? Car has to go in for maintenance. Got snow tires. I don't know if I mentioned that. That was like 90,000 yen. So feels to me like spending 900 some dollars, but that's the tires on the rims. So I just have to switch them out at the appropriate season from now until they go bad. Probably have to replace the summer tires first. Um, Other than that, there's no movement on the Horigotatsu project. I need to figure out how to get a contractor. Um, I've been having a bunch of health tests done so far. Everything's fine. Just had a weird result on a test, and they're trying to figure out if it was an anomaly or what's going on, but that's fine. I've applied for permanent residency. That should be okay. I have to go give them some more forms shortly, though, for an unrelated reason. But yeah, that's a little update. I can't think of anything else exciting. Second ceiling fan has not been put up yet because I'm still debating on where to put that. Probably in my office, since it is the most occupied room in summer most of the time. But we'll see. Thanks as always for watching. See you later. Well, you've seen this before, but I thought, well, maybe they want to see it again. Please hear that very satisfying sizzle. Now y'all keep an eye on that. And now we're inside. Here you can see what I did with a lot of our tomatoes that were still barely hanging on. We have these yet. The wrinkly guys are kind of dried out, but they still work fine in sauces, as long as you don't see any signs of mold or damage. Some of these will probably get tossed. Not all of them will ripen. But let's make some dinner. That's hot. Just gonna slice up this chicken thigh we just grilled. Oh, he's slippery. Smells fantastic. Just chop them into roughly bite-sized pieces. We'll get some brown rice. Japanese short grain brown rice, genmai. Throw on a little sriracha sauce. What can you see? Oh, you can kind of see this. Move over this way. Some cheddar cheese. By the way, this is the best way I found to store the cheese. These giant blocks of Costco cheese, even if you eat it every day, can go bad very quickly. You always want to have a grater that is not dirty. That is important. Oops. Make sure your hands are clean. But yeah, wrapping it that way. I guess the paper towel helps with the moisture. There we go. That's dinner. I'll probably have a small salad with it too, but we'll make that in a bit. Have a great day.